Now that everyone is back, let's get started. The court is now back in session. Mrs. Von Karma, please proceed with
Hello everyone and welcome back to 4 Pixels. Koku here with stand-in for Breezy, and we are continuing Ace Attorney, Justice for All.
Heyo!
Woohoo! Justice for puppets.
A disagreement usually doesn't end with someone getting clonked over the head.
Sometimes it does.
Ow,
that animation!
Did he just explode?
Yes, he did. That morning, Ben got clobbered over the head by Max, didn't he?
What? Is that an admission of assault and battery? Ouch!
Before we handle that, we should wrap up the defendant's murder charge first.
Yeah, that's the only thing that matters here.
The truth is that on the day of the crime, the defendant and witness had a huge fight. There's absolutely no way they would have suddenly become cordial that evening.
Or awake.
Poor Ben, man.
Moreover, just consider the personality of the witness on the stand. He's a piece of shit! There's no way a puppet this lewd would just up and say good evening to his rival. Are you saying this witness is lying? That he is trying to frame the defendant, by claiming to have seen him on the crime scene?
I didn't tell a single lie. Honestly,
That's enough from you, Mr. Quest. Mr. Wright.
Yes, Your Honor?
Let's clarify this testimony for the court. Could you explain your theory about who the witness actually saw that night? Different person, right?
I think it either... let's see. It is my belief that the witness did indeed see someone that night. It was just someone else. That's who he said good evening to. What kind of theory is that? The correct one. Furthermore, I don't believe the person the witness saw was Max at all.
If I'm in a court case and I just say, this is the correct one, that means it's automatically right.
Well,
right is always right.
What? If he had truly met Max that night, there would have been no greeting at all. Which means there's only one proper answer. The person the witness saw that night was not Maximilian Galactica. That is why Trillo made the effort to greet whoever it was that he saw that evening. Or good evening, as he put it. What in the world? You.
Would the defense kindly explain who it was Trillo saw that evening then?
Any guesses?
Oh, I'm really not sure. The clown maybe, but I'm really not sure.
I'll have to.
Yeah. Solve these cases when we have so far time apart from these episodes that we forget all the evidence.
Yeah. Considering the ill temper of this witness, there is only one person he would greet.
It must be Regina. It's Regina, right? She's so cute.
Ugh.
No, Your Honor, it is not Regina, and I think we're going to need a trial for you soon.
It's like old enough to be Regina's grandfather.
If it was Regina, Trilo would have given her the engagement ring as a present.
Oh, yeah. I suppose you got a point there.
It was Russell Berry, the victim himself, was it not? You are correct. It was indeed Russell Berry. The person you saw that evening was the victim, the ringmaster Russell Berry. That's why you greeted him, Trilo. Isn't that correct?
Mm.
Answer the question, puppet!
She changed the dialogue. Wow! Every time I see like the broom, I always think like the grumble 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 from South Park. Where like they literally grumble and they say the words grumble grumble.
Order! Order! How do you respond to this?
Wait a second. Well, at first I thought I was at first I thought it was the old man. But once I got a better look at him, it was obviously Maximilian Galactica.
I think it is high time that we clear the air about this question. Mr. Quest obviously witnessed a single person in the area of the plaza that evening. The problem is identifying who exactly that person was. Was it Maximilian Galactica? Or was it the ringmaster, one Mr. Russell Berry?
The prosecution argues that it was the defendant that the witness saw that night. The witness had clearly stated that he saw the defendant's three symbols. Three symbols.
Alright, this is getting old. Come on, man, you've gotta remember them by now. Here we go again. Everyone, all together now. Ow!
Yes, we know. The silk hat, cloak, and white roses. Ugh. A silk hat and cloak? Anyone could wear them. They'd even look good on me. In fact, they'd look very good on me.
It looked
I
very
don't think-
right.
What was that?
I don't think that top hat could fit on your hair.
Well, the witness has endlessly repeated that he saw Max's three symbols. However, how do we really know it was Maximilian Galactica? It could have been someone else dressed up as him. Possibly even Russell Berry. What?
Miss Von Karma, do you have clear evidence that the person the witness saw was the defendant?
Well,
If that is the case, then it is impossible for me to make a judgment at this point.
Yes, I think we've finally won a point in this one. That is very unfortunate. Yeah.
Sorry, I'm having issues.
Oh, are you gonna say something, Stan?
I said that's a cute.
Oh, yes, it is. Huh? You're just a little too excited for your own good, Mr. Phoenix Wright. What do you mean by that? You merely established one thing from this witness. You established that this witness saw one person in the plaza that night. I applaud you on your efforts, but who that person is can only be answered by this next witness. Huh? Your Honor, the prosecuting will provide without. Oof. Your Honor, the prosecuting will provide beyond a shadow of a doubt. An answer to that question, and evidence that clearly establishes one thing. That there's no other than Maximilian Galactica responsible for this crime.
Very well. This court will take a 10-minute recess.
I claim the slide.
I want the jump rope.
I want the hand. Fuck, the monkey bars. I was gonna say handlebars. I don't know why.
Same difference.
During that time, I request the prosecution prepare their next witness. Court is now in recess. Slipped into Coco's accent there. I'm becoming you, Coco.
That's fine.
Yeah, it's fine. Don't worry about it. Relatively painless.
It's gonna happen to all of us someday.
Just
Yeah.
enter my skin.
Next Silent Hill idea?
December 29, 11. That's just making me think of some fusions of our muses, and that would create a lot of weird shit. December 29, 11:54 a.m. District Court, Defendant's Lobby number 5.
Am I back to Max?
Yep.
Okay. Sweetie,
Sweetie.
you have to believe I didn't go anywhere near that crime scene.
So then, where were you when the murder took place?
We talked about it yesterday, remember? I was in the ringmaster's room. And while you were there, it was the ringmaster who left the room, right? Oh, did I read over someone else's?
You
Yeah, I
did.
think that was Phoenix.
I'm sorry.
Fine.
Exactly.
Phoenix doesn't have a say.
It's just hard to see the names for me because I'm blind, and then like the black and white over the white with the white text.
Yeah, it's been hard for me too, so I understand.
Exactly. He told me to wait in the room because he would be right back.
Text in this game isn't very good. Then they do the green text on people. That's when the ringmaster headed to the scene of the crime, right?
That's what it seems like.
But the ringmaster must have been wearing Max's costume, right?
Oh, sweetie, I just remembered. Of course you did, just now remembered. I went straight to the ringmaster's room and still dressed in my stage clothes. The only straight thing you've done. Just kidding. But when I got there, I went ahead and took the costume off.
Wait, you took your clothes off in the ringmaster's room?
I'm telling you.
Which means...
It means that the ringmaster could have taken his costume and went out looking like Max.
Costume switch, that's extremely gay.
He wanted to wear his boyfriend's clothes. fabulous. That's fabulously possible. Oh my god. That's a fabulously possible possibility.
Well done, Nick.
However, sweetie, why would the ringmaster want to dress up like me? Isn't it a bit strange? If you think about it all, they found found at the crime scene was my silk hat. What about sorry, what about my cloak? Where did that go?
Double.
Wow, Max. I never thought of that. You should be a detective or something. You'd do a lot better job than Phoenix.
You didn't even go to lawyering school.
Lawyering.
Well, I was never quite sure what to be when I grew up, a magician or president. What does that have to do with any of this?
President's like a lawyer.
But she said detective.
President's like a detective.
President, detective, same difference.
You have no idea how hard it was to make a decision.
Wait, president of Japan?
Japanifornia.
President of California. That's really cool.
Fabulous. This mystery just keeps getting deeper.
Do you think he tried that?
Probably being infected. December 29, 6 p.m. District Court, courtroom number 2.
Now that everyone is back, let's get started. The court is now back in session. Mrs. Von Karma, please proceed.
Very well. I will now call my next witness. A pitiful clown with the unfortunate distinction of having seen the entire thing. Will Mr. Lawrence Curls please take the stand? Why did she have to call him a pitiful clown? I mean, she's not wrong. The witness will state his name and occupation for the court record.
What are you wearing? Were you always wearing that? I don't remember that.
How do you expect to even read that?
In Moscow.
And occupation.
Will the witness please inform the court why he is speaking autobiography gibberish? Now I'm speaking gibberish.
Oh, I'm sorry. I'm just not used to being in court. I've never been in a courtroom in my life. Somebody didn't do his jury duty.
It's really surprising no one sued you ever, dude.
I wasn't quite sure what joke is best suited for this sort of occasion.
Oh, me. What in the world are you talking about? Slipping back into Coco's accent. You're in the Grand Hall of Justice, not some comedy club.
Oh, but they kept the puppet thing up and that was okay.
Clown. Sorry. Clown rights over puppet.
They both deserve rights, okay?
Actually, no. In Clown rights versus puppet rights. I would go more puppet rights than clown rights. Fuck clown.
After the massacre, they changed their ways, okay?
I don't believe it. Since it's easy to see your occupation, please state your name for the court.
Oh yeah, maybe this joke is okay. Mom, do I have to wear pants? The sign only says no shirt, no shoes, no service. Can I use my actual laugh instead of a fake laugh? That was funny. Okay, what is this? Have you met my proctologist, Dr. Seymour Butts? How is that one? Yeah, but a couple of clowns. Oh,
Your name. I will murder you.
Lawrence Courage, professional penman, also known as Mo the Clown. Larry.
You witnessed the scene at around 10:15 p.m. the day of the murder. Correct?
Yes, it is.
Very well. Mr. Curtis, will you please testify to what you saw that evening?
A rabbi, the priest, and the rest of it.
Without the humor, please.
Okay.
The puppet was funnier than you. Aww. Poor Mo can't be his normal stoogey self in court.
I know. I'm not the greatest comedian in the world. I haven't been able to make people laugh for 10 years. Oh, look at his face. No matter what I say, all I get in return is a winking stare and polite applause.
How do you still have a job as a clown?
Since no one ever laughs at my jokes, I've taken to laughing at them myself. Aw, I feel that. It's a bad habit, but hey, at least I'm trying. Imagine my predicament. I'm a clown who can't make people laugh. I'm almost useless.
This isn't a testimony.
This is back to autobiography.
This isn't a testimony.
Larry's diary. But you keep trying. I even tried to come up with jokes just for today. But most of the atmosphere is very nerve-wracking. I decided to try making everyone laugh. Seriously, everyone, what do you think of me? How am I doing?
Bad. Giving
Very
a
bad.
testimony.
Aren't we the ones supposed to be asking the questions here?
No.
Witness. I will fucking murder you.
Why did she think he would be serious in the first place?
So we need to go to therapy school now. Huh?
I said I will fucking murder you. We will listen to your call for help after the court proceedings are over. First, please stick with the facts of this case.
Really? You really hear me out?
In a jail cell.
My VIP will. Well, I'll make sure that one of my staff will be at your straight man later.
Thank you. I can't wait. Is he supposed to be happy or angry?
Poor Gumshoe.
Poor Gumshoe.
Poor. Ew.
They don't pay him anything, so definitely not enough.
He deserves so much.
He does. And with that, we will end this episode right here. Thank you guys for joining us and see you next time.
Goodbye.
Bye.
Guess we'll put on Beast and Undead Buster. 'Cause why not? Nothing else to do. Put that shit up. We got a wind gem. Great. I can sell that. Thank you for licking me. You're very adorable, but please, you're murdering me. It's a emote from Moon Moon's stream. That's, like, I think it's supposed to look like Moon Moon, but it looks like, no, I didn't do that. Stop that game. I think it's supposed to look like him, but it just looks like Hank Hill with like a deformed mouth. It's disgusting looking. And Scott will not stop using it. It's offensive to mine eyes. Oh right, this was a thing. I forgot. Thank God I don't have to quick time event the thing with Goro. That'd be super weird. I hate quick time events, even in this game. Hey, K-Bat, let's just talk about our feelings. And my feelings are you should die.